This is Stacey representing Chargers Talk 4630, and I want to do a quick preview of the big showdown tonight with our team, the Chargers, against the Raiders out in Las Vegas. Now, both of these teams, their two AFC West opponents is taking the field tonight, and they're looking to emerge as front runners to wrestle the AFC West from the Kansas City Chiefs, who right now is struggling and having to deal with some adversity that they haven't had to deal with since Pat Mahomes took over as quarterback of their team. And the Chargers are a team that's ready, in my opinion, in year two of the Jim Harbaugh era to take off and capitalize off the success that they had last year and hopefully make some noise in the playoffs. They got off to a great start of the 2025 season by knocking off the Kansas City Chiefs. And let me tell you, the Raiders are coming off a win in New England last week with a 20-13 win that we saw Geno Smith. I think he threw for over 300 yards passing in that game. But also, our quarterback, Justin Herbert, he also threw for over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns, no picks, and was throwing strikes all over the field in Brazil while carving up the Chiefs' defense like a Swiss knife on a Thanksgiving day. So both quarterbacks are coming into this game hot, right? And we got a couple of first-round rookies with Ashton Genty and Amarian Hampton. And they both will face off for the very first time in tonight's matchup. Now, both head coaches are very excited with the future of these running backs, and both of these guys have a lot of expectations that's put on their shoulders for their team. They both are big, physical backs that can not only control the outcome of games, but can close games out in the fourth quarter. And that's just what Jim Harbaugh likes to do. That's also what Pete Carroll likes to do. And these two have a history, right? There's a lot of people out there that's saying there's a genuine dislike for each other. But the Chargers have a huge opportunity to make another statement within the division and another chance to showcase who they are in back-to-back primetime games, to showcase they are the ones that's ready to take the baton from the Kansas City Chiefs and to take down another divisional opponent and get out to a big early lead in the division. So tonight, if they handle their business, they will come away with not only 2 division wins, but they'll stand alone as the only undefeated team in that division. Now, I believe they would announce to a lot of teams out there that they're ready to ascend, and that would be great for Justin Herbert and his organization. Now, playing the Raiders is always a big game, and they've been rivals going back to the AFL days. I love the position they're in, and it's about time, right? The Chiefs have won the AFC West Division 9 consecutive times. If they want to be the ones to break that stranglehold on the division and keep the Chiefs from winning 10 straight, then that means you got to claim it tonight. You got to get off to a 2-0 start and take down the Raiders. I know all division games are always tough, and I know them Raiders will be up for tonight's game. They drafted Genty, and they have Pete Carroll, who brings a different dynamic to their team. So I know it's going to be tough. The Chargers open this season with 3 divisional games: the Chiefs, the Raiders, and next week at home against the Broncos. And if you tell me that this Chargers team is 3-0 after the first 3 weeks, and with all the wins coming in their division before going to New Jersey to play the Giants in week 4, I mean, you talk about getting off to a big start, man. This would be so huge for this organization. I know the injury report came out today, and they have Dalen Henley, who's questionable, but they called up linebacker Kanai Muaga and safety Tony Jefferson from the practice squad. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. We're in good shape as far as injuries. And if Trey Pipkins can hold up against Max Crosby, the offensive line will be just fine. I expect the Chargers to run a little bit more tonight, as maybe we will see an increase in snaps from Najee Harris and Amarian Hampton, while at the same time continuing to let Justin Herbert eat, right? Because you can see he's locked in on this season in a way that I haven't seen before. Last week, you seen Justin Herbert's entire arsenal on display. He was carving up the defense of the Chiefs. He was throwing with accuracy. He was throwing touchdowns. I mean, Keenan Allen was doing what he does all over the place. Ladd McConkey was open everywhere. The tight ends played a big role. And I mean, they ran the ball when they had to, and I can't say enough how big Quentin Johnston was, right? And we didn't even get to Trey Harris, KLS, and Darius Davis. Justin Herbert had weapons, guys. He had weapons everywhere. And I know tonight is Pete Carroll's birthday, but But I hope he enjoyed his cake and ice cream and played with some balloons early today, because there won't be no celebrating after tonight's game. Because I got the Chargers taking over the game by mid-third quarter, and I have them winning by 10. So this is going to be a good game. This is going to be a big game. It's also going to be a tough game. It's a division game. The Raiders are always tough opponents. Whether they're good or bad, whether we good or bad, they always play each other tough. Jim Harbaugh immediately turned programs around in year one and then really take off and go into a deep playoff run year two. This is year two of the Jim Harbaugh era. I believe it's our time. We have the weapons on offense. We have the players that we need on defense. Jesse Minter calls a great defensive game based off of the opposition we playing. Last week, Greg Roman was outstanding with his play calling. For all the heat we've been giving him since he'd been here last year, Justin Herbert was dealing with foot injuries and had issues with his ankle. Later in the season, he had an issue with the knee, with one of the fingers on his throwing hand. So he's a tough guy, and he fights through injuries. But now that he's completely healthy, and keeping my fingers crossed that he stay healthy, you've seen his arsenal on full display. You've seen Greg Roman totally throwing off Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator who's very great at with play calling. I'm looking for him to do more of the same tonight. I got the Chargers winning and winning by 10. And thank you guys for checking me out on here. And you like the content that I'm putting out, go on to the YouTube page, which is all one word, Chargers Talk 4630. That was my badge number while I was on the job working. And give me a like and give us a follow, subscribe, and let's get ready for to celebrate a big victory tonight. And I'll be getting back on and doing a toast to the Chargers for going up 2-0, being the only undefeated team in the division. Looking forward to Denver at home next week. So that's what I got for you now. We'll talk to you later. Hopefully it's in a happy recap. Remember to follow and subscribe. Thank you.